The Bhagavad Gita is one of the few intellectual works that offers a thorough explanation of the difficulties, misery, and sufferings of humans. It is an old Hindu epic that is revered by most people. The Gita shlokas recite eternal knowledge and intellectual concepts that even today, not everyone fully comprehends. Numerous important lessons about work, life, religion, philosophy, and spirituality are taught in the Bhagavad Gita. We'll walk through lesser-known facts about the Gita. Some of them may surprise us, inspire us to study it for ourselves, or provide important context for the Bhagavad Gita. 1. Bhagavad Gita was not spoken by Sri Krishna Ji. Unknown to most people is the reality that God Kal, who controls the earth and 21 multiverses, took control of Sri Krishna Ji's body to start the Mahabharata war. He then imparted Bhagavad Gita knowledge to Arjuna through conversation. In Gita chapter 11, verse 32, Kal, also known as Brahma, reveals his secret and makes it apparent that he has emerged to end the world. Arjuna asks Kal to show him his stretched, great, colossal form and Kal comply. Arjuna becomes horrified upon seeing the enlarged form and queries Krishna Ji, "Who are you?" Then Kal claims, "I am Kal, and I have now come here to destroy the earth." Furthermore, he claims that no one has ever seen this shape before and that no one will ever be able to see it again. Kal demonstrates his four-armed form to Arjuna, who is calmed by the sight. 2. Shrimad Bhagwat Gita's speaker lives in both life and death. Kal asserts that he exists in both birth and death in Gita chapter 4, verse 5. In verse 9, he makes it even clearer that my births are divine. Despite being divine, the speaker of the Gita must still give birth. 3. The Shrimad Bhagwat Gita makes no mention of mantras like Hari Om. All of the aforementioned mantras, popular among Hindus and bestowed by religious gurus, are wrong, meaningless, and not contained in the Bhagavad Gita or the Vedas. In the Bhagavad Gita, only two mantras are stated. Om and Om Tat Sat are both forms of the same sound. Kal claims that only the phrase Om must be sung during his worship in Gita chapter 8 verse 13. The mantra Om Tat Sat, which is referred to as being of the Supreme God, is referenced in Gita chapter 17 verse 23. However, this chant is coded, and only a God-realized saint is aware of its secret. All other self-created mantras are arbitrary and pointless. Hanuman, Sanjaya, and Bharata were also there when Krishna personally narrated the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. 4. Albert Einstein began absorbing the knowledge in the Bhagavad Gita. He was very sorry that he should have read the Bhagavad Gita during his formative years of life. When I read the Bhagavad Gita and consider how God created this cosmos, everything else seems so unnecessary, the man added. 5. Bhagavad Gita has a special connection with the number 18. Gita, the Mahabharata, and the Holy Book of Knowledge all have a special connection to the number 18. The Gita has 18 chapters and parvas. There are 18 persons needed for the ritual of sacrifice, and the war of Kurukshetra lasts for 18 days. In reality, it is also claimed that the Kauravas' army consisted of 11 Akshayinis while the Pandavas' army numbered 7 Akshayinis, for a total of 18 Akshayinis. 6. Arjuna was not alone in receiving Krishna's teaching. The Bhagavad Gita is commonly accepted to have been a conversation between Sri Krishna and Arjuna, a Pandava prince. Are we certain that these two were the only ones participating? Not just Arjuna had the opportunity to learn about Gita's knowledge. Lord Hanuman, Sanjaya, and Bharata also had the chance to learn all that the Gita had to teach. Lord Hanuman saw the entire Mahabharata conflict since he was perched on the banner of Arjuna's chariot. Sanjaya, the king's attendant, was granted a divine vision by Mahamuni Vedvyas so that he could explain the events of the fierce battle to the blind king. The Gita shlokas recite timeless information and abstract ideas that not everyone fully understands even today. We can relate our daily life incidents to the Gita.